Tell us a little bit about the security features of how Uprock keeps the data secure.
One thing that people confuse with Uprock, and very quickly, they think it's a proxy network. It's not like you're installing these apps. One, it's not on the desktop version. It's not a browser extension. So we do not care about your personal browsing history. It's never going to be an extension. They're standalone sandbox apps. We're just being able to access the internet from your local IP. That's really what matters. But it's not tied to your browser. It's not a proxy, which means we're not like open port on your device. That I can't just access Seb's mobile device, find out your IP, and like run code, any kind of code I want, and access your local device storage or something like this. It's very defined data jobs. Chris can talk about that a little bit more.
So any browser extension it's running inside the browser. It's like inviting a guest into your home. We run entirely separately. And on the mobile devices, the device itself enforces a lot of walls between applications. And then the other concern is many applications that might be trying to build a decentralized internet, well, the easiest way for that to happen is to actually run server software on your device. That means that application can connect to your device and ask it to do something, and that sounds great. But of course, if that application can connect, well, presumably they're using some keys so that your device isn't just open to the world, but whatever keys they're using can eventually be broken, lost, misplaced, or the security misconfigured. So we don't do that. There's no persistent server running on your device. There's no ability for a third-party software or even our software to connect to your device and make it do something. Instead, we run kind of the opposite way around. Your device connects to our matchmaking servers, which are the ones that hand out the work. And it says, hi, I'm available for work. And it gives some parameters of what it can do. But these are generic parameters, not tied to your local data. They're things like, I'm in this country. My network score is 200. And based on that, the matchmaking server will offer it work if it's appropriate.
For some people, they're probably not going to fully understand what a sandbox is. Can you quickly explain that?
Absolutely. So it varies from platform to platform. This is something that is the most advanced on the mobile platforms right now. But essentially, a sandbox is the idea that with our application, we only have access on the mobile devices to the absolute permissions we need. So you've probably seen, if you've downloaded an application before, maybe it asks you for location permissions or for access to your camera, your audio device, the ability to read and write files in a particular folder, and so on. You'll notice with Uprock, we ask for a very minimal set of permissions. We'll ask you for access to the internet. Of course, we need that. Sometimes for some workloads, we might ask you if we can save some files in a particular folder that's just for us. But we don't ask for permissions that we don't need. And the mobile operating system, Android and iOS itself, enforces those restrictions. If our app hasn't asked you for access to your GPS and you haven't granted us that access, we're incapable of accessing it.
Good. Let's keep everyone's data safe. Love to hear it. Thanks very much, Chris.